So I just want to talk quick about something I recently picked up, which is the Focusrite Rat Bag V3, the large edition. I'm no way affiliated with Focusrite at all. They didn't send this to me. I bought this because I wanted it. No one in their right mind is going to send me shit because who cares? There's like 8 people watching these videos. I'm 40 now. I'm getting old. So hand holding this red v-raptor X of mine is, not as easy as it used to be. So I wanted a little bit more support, and also being 6'5", I feel like I'm way too tall for shoulder mount options. It's just a really strange angle for me when, recording most people that are normal human height. So I tend to shoot more chest level when I'm run and gun, following people, things like that. So I was looking for something that could give that support and flexibility. And I started looking into the CineSaddle style bags. So after research, my options were mainly between the Focusrite here, the original CineSaddle, and the SAKK bag. SAKK. Pretty much all of these bags are good and will do the job. They have their pros and cons. I went with the Focusrite for a few main reasons, and well, I guess one is, even though the CineSaddle, the OG, is one of the best and a lot of people swear by it, in no world am I paying $500 for a shoulder bag filled with polyurethane beans. I'm just not doing it. I don't care how good it is.
Ever. Even if there's a fire.
The SAKK bag seemed like a really good option, especially for the price. It is one of the cheaper ones. But really looking into it, it seems like the bag is a little stiff and requires some breaking in. Also, it seems that maybe some of the material isn't as great. I don't know. Just what I've been seeing. So then the rat bag seemed to be the best of both worlds. Now, I've only had this thing for a day, so all the tests I put it through are quick, not long-term in any way, so take all this with a major grain of salt. I could end up hating it down the line, but I doubt it. With the short tests that I've done, it definitely alleviates a lot of stress with a heavier camera rig. Now this isn't going to replace something like an easy rig or anything like that. I stay away from those because, again, I am 6'5", and whenever I wear one of those things, I just feel like a bull in a china shop. I'm always banging into something, knocking the top on doorways, all kinds of shit. And also, one of these bags are a fraction of the price that a easy rig will be. I think new, this bag is around 250 something, I don't know, something like that. I also like that this has a waterproof bottom. As you know, you never know where shoots are going to take you, especially with winter coming up, and I just don't want, my brand new expensive bag to get shit all over it, so it's nice that it has that option. It would be nice if the whole thing was made of that material, but I'm sure that would make this thing cost another $300 or $400. Another cool thing is this can act as a pad in between the ground and your camera if you want to get those low shots close to the ground. This is perfect, especially with that waterproof bottom. You can get all the dirt and things all over it without any worry. I also like the logo. He's a little rat. Especially being from Baltimore, we know a lot about rats. The shoulder strap included is very comfortable, which is great. I've noticed on a couple other ones that I was researching, some were complaining that the shoulder straps aren't as comfortable. And if you're having a long shoot day and holding your camera on one of these puppies, that's really important. The straps connected to these metal buckles here, the straps that are connected to these buckles here feel pretty sturdy, and it doesn't seem like they're ever going to break or snap on me, so time will tell, but I seriously doubt it. They seem very well made and sturdy. The material seems very nice. It's like this strong, typical canvas kind of thing, and it feels like it can take a beating, which I'm sure this thing will. So we'll see how that lasts, but so far it feels pretty sturdy. And it also has these kind of hook straps for, I don't really know, but I guess you can hang this up on something quick if you need to, or clamp something else small to it, whatever. I don't know if you really want to add more weight to yourself, but I could see clamping like, you know, a small ring of tape or something. I don't know, but they're there and they seem useful somehow. Again, it's got some pockets for little extra accessories if you need to do that. There's one big one here on the side, which I have I think this is like a rain cover thing. I don't know if I'll use much, but it's there. That's cool. So I keep that in the bag. It's got an extra strap over here for hanging things, whatever. An internal pocket and a little exterior pocket here. So you definitely can store some things. Nothing large, but little tiny things that you might need in your run and gun experience. And I believe the bag does open up entirely. I'm not too sure. Other bags do open up and you can kind of stuff things in with the polyurethane balls, which are in safe plastic bags, so you don't have to worry about that. But you can put things inside, I think. Oh, never mind. I don't think you should put anything inside this bag, and well, I'm glad I checked. I was wrong about the balls being in a bag here. If you unzip this zipper in the corner, these polyurethane balls are just gonna fucking pop out everywhere on you, and they're very hard to get back in the bag. So this is a real-time negative, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike other models, the polyurethane balls are not in plastic bags, so you can take them out, replace them, or store more things inside the bag. This one is not like that. It's just a zipped up bag of balls without any further protection. So that's a major negative, friends. What the hell, Focus Rat? I mean, this thing is great, but that's pretty dumb, if you ask me. But nothing's perfect. What are you gonna do? When you're in a really quick run and gun situation and you're shooting a lot of B-roll that requires you to go all kinds of heights and what have you with your shots, this thing will get in the way of that. Adjusting the strap to change the height of the bag is not quick. You have to take it off, and if you're a dum-dum like me, figure out the the strap entrapment to get your desired height. So that will add time to your run and gun style shoot. And the only other thing that I could see being a negative is this thing isn't really travel friendly if you're doing a lot of flying and things like that. It doesn't really compact down into a foldable size to fit in a suitcase or anything like that. What you see is what you get. That's the size, and that's how it's gonna be. But if you're not flying anywhere or need to fit this in anything small, whatever, who cares? It's a soft, easy bag to throw in your car, whatever. So where would I see myself using this the most? Well, I think where this thing's really gonna shine is for longer standing follow style kind of shoots. Like if I'm following someone walking around and I don't want to use a goddamn gimbal, this will prevent some of the shake and strenuous load of having a large camera for that period of time. And also, it pretty much puts the camera right in the desired area that I usually have it when I'm following a subject or shooting majority of my B-roll. And if I, for whatever reason, wanted to shoulder mount it, one thing that's cool about this is you can kind of rest your elbows on it and get that shoulder length height with a lot less strain on your shoulders and back. And so far I have noticed improvement in steadiness when I'm doing certain types of B-roll shots, kind of the floaty human dolly thing, which I do a lot of. It doesn't completely eliminate it. Nothing will unless you have internal stabilization or stabilization on your lens, which my red v-raptor setup has none of. So there's certainly a noticeable difference in smoothness on that. Again, it's not perfect, but it helps. Again, it's not going to replace your standard stabilization methods like a gimbal or a easy rig or anything like that. But so I think for the purposes that I'm going to utilize it, I think it's going to be a great addition to my kit. It may be for you if you do a lot of similar kind of things. But yeah, I just think if you're gonna do a lot of run and gun B-roll, where you're the more videographer type that's gonna have to shoot everything all at once and be very quick, that kind of thing, it might get in the way. But it's something I think that's gonna be good to have in your back pocket should you need it. So let me know if you've used other ones or this one, if you think it works for you, if it doesn't, if you think any of the other ones are better or worse. But for me, I think this is gonna help this old man, so we'll see. Drink 'em if you got 'em.